So, where did you go to school in China?
In Shanghai,
Yeah. What type of school was it?
um, public school,
Mm-hmm. Was it junior middle school or primary school?
primary school.
Okay. And if someone's never been to visit primary school in China, how would you describe it?
Well, it's a bit unlike here. So, but we have more break time, but we have much more homework, and the teachers are really strict.
Ah. So, like, how many breaks would you have?
Before lunch, we have 2 breaks, and after lunch, we have 2 breaks, which are all 10 minutes. And in primary school, each lesson is 35 minutes.
All right. And like, what's the length of the day, average day? Like, when do you start school and when do you finish?
Like, we start at for 7:30, and we finish 3:30.
7:30. So you have to get up really early.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the school is, if you want to go to a good school, you probably need to go far away. So, which my school, it's a bit far. So my mom drives me each day to school. It takes 30 minutes.
Wow. So you had to leave really early.
Yeah.
Wow. And what about homework? Do you get more homework in our school or in Chinese school?
In Chinese school.
How much homework did you get every night?
It depends. So if it's so it depends on which grade you are. And which school is it? Some schools, people think it's really good. Give really much homework, 3 or 4 hours each day, and we don't only do homework. In the weekends, we also need to go to the extra classes, like after school activities, to study other things like math or Chinese or English or like art or music.
Mm. And I want to ask you about the Honglin right? So we don't have that here. So what's the Honglin for?
It's just a symbol for the communist.
And it's like part of the uniform? You wear it as part of the uniform?
We don't. Sometimes we don't really wear uniform, but we need to wear Honglin every day. Except weekends. Like when we are in school, we must wear that. So if we don't wear that, we will probably get detention or something like that.
Get a detention. And so are the subjects the same at here and at your old school?
Not really. Some subjects like drama, we don't have drama in our old school, and we don't have social studies. Instead, we have geography.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. And so what would you say are the similar things like between the two, coming to school here and going to school there? What's kind of the same?
Well, we can play in the break time.
Mm-hmm. You have some similar subjects, right?
Yeah, and yeah,
Like which subjects would be the same that you
like
have in both schools?
math, English, science, art, music, PE, and yeah, and ethics.
Cool. What about holidays? Do you get lots of holidays in Chinese school?
No, not as much as here. Yeah, and we don't really have half days, so each week is kind of the same.
And you said before that the teachers are really strict. What did you mean when you said the teachers were really strict? Like,
Well, some teachers are nice and some teachers are not really nice. Like if you talk in the class, they're getting really mad at you, and or you don't do homework. And sometimes, sometimes they were screaming at you, like, but it's actually really often. Yeah, and sometimes, like, they will hit you with a pen or something. But it's like the Chinese tradition because it was always really strict. Yeah.
now I heard that in Chinese school the students are in charge of cleaning the classroom. Was that right? Is that true at your school, or is it only some schools?
Every school, students are in charge of cleaning the classroom. So it's like each week, one day in each week, everybody needs to clean the classroom in the break time after lunch. And every day after school, there are like 4 students stay after school and cleaning the classroom. And the students change every day, so everybody has a chance to clean the classroom.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, but we don't really like it.
You don't really like it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hey, my last question is, your English is really good, so how long have you studied English, and is it really hard?
Yeah, I start studying English in kindergarten, which like most of the Chinese does, and so as I said, most of the people, like everybody, goes to extra classes in the weekends. So there's English, and so we don't only study English in the school, we also study English in the weekends. And in China we study English. Unlike here, we need to remember words and remember grammars, and we need to remember some something teacher wants you to remember in the book, like some sentences. So it's quite boring, and but we learned a lot.
What about